Hello and good morning to all St. Monica students. I hope that you and your families are doing well. It is great to share with you today the gospel reflection. Today's gospel is really beautiful. Let's listen to it. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. Jesus went across the Sea of Galilee. A large crowd followed him because they saw the signs he was performing on the sick. Jesus went up on the mountain, and there he sat down with his disciples. The Jewish feast of Passover was near. When Jesus raised his eyes and saw that a large crowd was coming to him, he said to Philip, "Where can we buy enough food for them to eat?" He said this to test him, because he himself knew what he was going to do. Philip answered him, 200 days' wages worth of food would not be enough for each of them to have a little. One of his disciples, Andrew, the brother of Simon Peter, said to him, "There is a boy here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. But what good are these for so many?" Jesus said, "Have the people recline." Now there was a great deal of grass in that place. So the men reclined, about 5,000 in number. Then Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed them to those who were reclining, and also as much of the fish as they wanted. When they have had their fill, he said to his disciples, "Gather the fragments left over, so that nothing will be wasted." So they collected them and filled 12 wicker baskets with fragments from the 5 barley loaves that had been more than they could eat. When the people saw the sign he had done, they said, "This is truly the prophet, the one who is to come into the world." Since Jesus knew that they were going to come and carry him off to make him king, he withdrew again to the mountain alone. What a beautiful gospel. I would like just to highlight 2, maybe 3 things. The first one is that no one asked Jesus for anything. So there is no one saying, "Hey, we are hungry. Hey, we want to eat." No. It's just Jesus says, raised up his eyes and saw that a large crowd was coming to him. So he said, "Where can we find food for them?" No one asked. Is Jesus thinking about the people? Sometimes we believe that we need to be worrying too much about what next, what are we going to do? We need something. Well, Jesus is thinking about you already. Jesus raised up his eyes, saw your needs, and he's gonna give you food. He's gonna give you what you need. The second thing, very important, is that despite he knows what he's gonna do, despite that, he wants the cooperation, our cooperation. So he asked his disciples, and there are 2 disciples. One is Philip, the other one is Andrew. So Philip says, well, even if we would have lots of money, we couldn't, give enough for them. They are more than 5,000 people. How can we buy food for all of them? And then we have Andrew, who says, well, there is a boy who has 5 loaves and 2 fish. But what is that for so many people? Again, it's Jesus who feeds us. It's Jesus who provides. He's gonna provide for us. But still, he needs or He wants us to trust Him and also to collaborate with Him. So He takes the 5 loaves from the boy, the 2 fish, multiply them, and feed the entire crowd, more than 5,000 people. So today, do not worry what you are gonna do. Maybe it's graduation time and you are not gonna have a party right now because we are locked down in our houses, or maybe, I don't know, you don't know what to do next. Trust in the Lord because He will provide, and He already knows what He's gonna do. So trust in the Lord, take rest in the Lord. Happy Easter to you all, and have a great weekend. Bye.